Hey guys, what's up? Toy Tell like this. Holy man, Pep Guardiola must go to Barcelona. Barcelona must bring back Pep Guardiola. Bring back the best, most dynamic manager in the game of football. He completed a domestic treble. What Allegri has done with Juventus, winning double after double after double until this year. And Guardiola goes off of a repeat in England. I mean, Pep Guardiola is the best manager in the game. And it's sort of like scripted for Manchester City, I bet you, to be drawn up against and to lose against two Premier League sides. Tottenham Hotspur and Pochettino and Jurgen Klopp and Liverpool, those two managers. I mean, holy hell. I mean, just son of a gun. All these Premier League teams in the final. It's just unbelievable. But Pep Guardiola has to go to Barcelona. Lionel Messi needs Pep Guardiola to get the team back together. Valverde was not even defensive. Valverde was too defensive. He was too pragmatic to a degree, did not utilize Barcelona. Barcelona did not play with fire and passion, right? Arturo Vidal, one of the few guys playing with passion for Barcelona. Arturo is letting loose. Dembele is not playing well right now. He's doing horrible. Being inconsistent, I mean, not up to Barcelona standards there, and seeing two complete failures for 2 consecutive years and then losing Copa del Rey to Valencia. Valencia ends the streak. When I made my Copa del Rey final prediction, it was I had Barcelona before the game because I had Messi winning his 31st trophy against Valencia, and that it's Valencia that equals 31. Well, I mean, he would have won his 31st trophy, but it turns out it was incorrect. He didn't have 31 trophies. He had 34 or something. So the numbers are definitely saying why he's at 34 trophies, because it is the Reds in Gematria that equals 34 as well. And it's Ronaldo coming off of this Champions League streak of winning the Champions League for 3 out of 4 years. So Real, the champs, 3 in the last 4 years. I'm starting to figure out the riddle. I'm starting to figure out what the rigged riddle is. Ronaldo winning 4 Champions Leagues in 5 years. Well, he already did with Real Madrid, because it's Cristiano. I'm sure that equals 45 in Gematria. I'm really sure how that's the case. Guardiola has to come back and allow Lionel Messi win the Champions League and have and build a vision with Pep Guardiola to get the team to cut off passing lanes, to going out and playing more inspired football. So getting rid of Valverde after this catastrophe. The season is a catastrophe when mentally you have worn down. Well, forget what everyone else says. The whole fucking semifinal was scripted, if you ask me. It was all scripted because Lionel Messi and company had to take a dive to happen in the last leg. But at the same time, Liverpool was playing great during the first leg. They got unlucky a lot during the first leg. And Barcelona, collapses in the second leg. And Lionel Messi don't score a goal. And they could not even score against AS Roma last year. They collapsed against Roma. The same Roma that lost to Porto. That has been rubbish in the league. That's what Roma is. I swear. I mean, come on. But this has to happen, okay? Antonio Conte needs to say fuck off to Inter and to join Juventus, to be a Juventus legend and win the Champions League as a player in 1995 and win Scudetti and come back and start the Scudetto streak, starting off as the manager of the first 3 Scudetti And then Antonio Conte left. He was whining about the lack of money coming in the Juventus, but he had to give the time with the stadium and all the funds coming in, and the Agnelli started to spend more once that money came in from the stadium and it was all paid off and all. So the Allegris are doing a great job with that. And absolutely, I mean, here it's pretty clear that Antonio Conte, I think, is the guy that's going to win the Champions League. It's going to win the World Cup 10 years after winning the Champions League with Juventus, because Marcello Lippi did 1996, ended up winning the World Cup with Italy 2006. I see a 2020, 2030 scenario. So Antonio Conte is my pick to be Juventus manager. Fuck you, Antonio. If you go ahead and join those traitors. Fuck you if you do that, Antonio. Do not be a traitorous snake to my club. How dare you do that, Bob? How dare you, traitor? Fuck you. Antonio Merda. Fuck you, Antonio Caso Conte. Fuck you, Antonio. You're not going to join Inter. I won't believe it until I see it. You're going to change your mind at the last second, because that's what you're going to do. You're going to join the Juventus, and that is straight to the point. When we see what the winning formula is all about, and we see that when you see how the astrological cycles line up with the time that the winners are supposed to happen, and you see these kind of things, what's happened in the World Cup and whatnot. In 2016, in King James the second's birthday on June the 16th, the day of Game 7, the NBA Finals is June 19th. That's actually, it was Father's Day in 2016. LeBron James never knew who his father was. And you see how these storylines happen up. China Thomas, Isaiah Thomas' sister, is shot dead. Isaiah Thomas and the Celtics come back from 2-0 to beat the Chicago Bulls. Chicago, known for the shootings. I had no idea if it happened at Chicago or not. Probably didn't. But you see this kind of thing happen all the time. The Warriors coming back from 3-1 against the Thunder. There's no way the Thunder are going to make it to the NBA Finals that year. Cavaliers come back from 3-1. There's no way LeBron was going to be, 2-4, 2-5 in the NBA Finals. There's no way they were going to let that happen to LeBron. So, and when everyone hated LeBron his first year, like he had to lose against, Miami Heat. No, it's so crazy. I'm done with the whole LeBron thing, but I see Zinedine Zidane winning Cristiano's 7th Champions League title. And let me see what it equals in the calculator, the CR7th Champions League title. CR7th Champions League. I mean, what I've got here is that CR7th equals 29. I think it's Leonel that equals 29. Well, it is Messiah that equals 29, because I see this happening after the World Cup. I see this happening after Messi wins the World Cup. Lionel Messi's winning the World Cup. You can book it, man. Lionel Messi has to win the World Cup. He has to. Lionel's going to win the World Cup, absolutely. I certainly believe he will. Messi has to win the World Cup. There's no doubt about it that he is going to win. That the best of these guys is yet to be seen. That anyone who doubts the greatness of the Lion Lionel Messi, and then Cristiano Ronaldo, the raging Ronaldo, I'm calling the raging Ronaldo, because you got the ball there, symbol, the province of Piedmont, of Turin. That's what that is. And so Ronaldo, to me, is Raging Ronaldo. That's my nickname for Raging Ronaldo. And then Lionel the Lion. Those guys, the best is yet to be seen. Messi's going to win the World Cup. He is going to wipe the floor with his haters. Fuck you if Argentina lose the Copa America. I may even think Argentina loses Copa America. But I'm going all the way to the World Cup. We need to win Copa America, but it's not going to be the end of the world. All the focus needs to be on the World Cup. We need to get ready for the World Cup. Absolutely need to get ready for the World Cup. Messi would win the World Cup more than Copa America every day of the week. He would totally take the World Cup if it meant not having to win Copa America. And I think he's going to take Copa America, because I believe people may not think that he's ever going to win something ever again if he loses in Copa America. So that's what I see happening for Lionel Messi. Messi's not a quitter. He's going to win the World Cup. This guy's Lionel the Lion. That's my nickname for him. This guy is amazing. Fuck the elites out there that are making Messi tank in the Champions League. Who are these elites out there making Messi tank against fucking Roma? And, I mean, no away goal and you still lose. No away goal. You can't get a goal. What were Barcelona doing? They were taking a dive. What were they doing to my man Lionel Messi? What were they doing? What are they doing? That's what I like to know. What is Valverde and what is UEFA doing to these guys? They pumped in the money for Roma Stadium. They pumped in the money for Roma Stadium project. That's what the rigging was about with AS Roma from last year. We see it with Tottenham Hotspur this year. The UEFA is rigging it for these teams that just build new arenas. They did the same thing with Arsenal before they opened their new arena, 2006, and then they opened their new stadium August of 2006, right after the Champions League final that Barcelona won without Lionel Messi. Ronaldo 7 is going to happen against Lionel Messi in 2023. Juventus will defeat Barcelona. They will get the revenge. Messi takes the World Cup, but Ronaldo takes the Champions League titles, and that's how it's all going to play out. Cristiano Ronaldo and Juventus are going to win, and then that's where it's going to be. And then Messi's going to win the World Cup. So there you have it. That's what's going to play out. You got to be CR7. He's got to win multiple times with every big club out there in those 3 respectful countries.